You are live. It says you are live. Hey, y'all. What's going on? Listen, welcome, first of all, to the Terrific Tuesday. Y'all going to pray with me tonight. Pray with me, for me, by me, in me, on beside me, some more stuff. Because I have been introducing something new, and good God Almighty, that's all I can say. Listen, right here on the latest podcast show, y'all. Listen, y'all. We got a hot show tonight. But before I jump into my show, as usual, I want to know how y'all been doing. How was your weekend? How was your day at work today? Are you on vacation? Are you celebrating an anniversary, birthday? Y'all, speaking of birthday, this is still the month of August, but I think we have tapped into Virgo season. I think. Have we tapped into Virgo season? I think we have. But before I get to y'all Virgos, let me tell y'all something. Us Leos, we dominate. We rule this thing, okay? And we had a wonderful however many days. So now Virgos, we're gonna turn it over to y'all. Don't mess it up. Don't mess up the experience. Just take it on into September, and y'all just hold it down and just show everybody some love, like the Leo showed y'all Virgos some love, and so forth and so on. I think this is Virgo season, then Libra, then so forth and so on. And y'all just hold it down to the next year, to August, till we come back to them doggone goddamn Leos. And I know I love Michael Jackson. And yes, Michael Jackson is a Virgo because his birthday is August 29th. But with all that being said, Leos, we still rule and dominate. I said what I said, and I ain't taking that. Oh, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the latest podcast. I'm your girl, Falisa, today on Talk to Falisa Today podcast show, where I'm live in Eastern Terrific Tuesday, 6 Central, 7 Eastern time. And y'all, I have some stuff I want to talk about tonight. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about it. I don't know if y'all gonna wane with it, or y'all gonna, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm on here live right now, and I'm just gonna do my best and make the best of it. I want to talk about tonight's show. We're gonna be talking about being in love, married, and having friends. And make sure I got it right, y'all. Y'all know I mess with some stuff. So tonight, the show we're gonna be talking about. My topic tonight is love and friendship. Love and friendship. Can your partner or your spouse embrace your best friend? Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna start with my producer. Ladies, can y'all get along with y'all husband or y'all man female friends? Like, if they were female friends before y'all met, or became female friends on the job since y'all met, ladies, are y'all jealous of y'all friends or husbands, female friends? And men, I'm gonna come back later in the show and ask y'all the same thing. Are y'all jealous? Can y'all embrace it? Are y'all the jealous type? You don't care, you don't mind? Do you trust them? Ladies, do y'all trust y'all man or y'all husband, your baby daddy, so forth and so on? I ain't going through all that tonight. To embrace your best friend. That's the topic for tonight. I can't get no plainer than that. Don't get no simpler than that. Ladies, now men, I'm gonna come back and ask y'all the same doggone question. Because y'all be tripping. Y'all, we have friends and stuff. And y'all, when we speak to them, like when we see them out and stuff, y'all be tripping husbands. Y'all be tripping boyfriends and baby daddies. Y'all be tripping just because we speak to them. And we may get caught up in stuff to see each other, so we may forget to introduce y'all to them. But they're my friend. He's my friend. So, because I have a lot of male friends. And I've already told me that I got a lot of male friends. So as we're getting to know each other, been together 4 years, it's not going to be 5 years. And he's been meeting some of my male friends that I had before I met him, that I've been knowing years and years before him, even when I was married, and I've been divorced for 9 years. So I'm not gonna let my male friends go just because, Big Daddy and I are, right there. So tonight's topic is love and friendship. Can your partner or your spouse embrace your best friend? And like I said, I'm gonna start with my producer, because I met my producer before I met his wife, and y'all, we hit it off like family. We hit it off like set it off. Like I said when we first started doing podcasting, it's very rare that you can find, and I said what I said, but I don't know, some people take that the wrong way, so if so, oh well, whatever. But it's very rare that you could find a wife that will allow another woman to come into her home and befriend that woman that she never met and cook for her and basically almost become like family, like her sister. So I just want to know tonight, love and friendship. Can your partner or your spouse embrace your friendship with other people, with other people? Whether it's your best friend is a male or your best friend is a female. So I'm gonna jump into this thing. Question number 1. Here we go. Hey, welcome to the Falisa Janae Talk to a Podcast Show, where I'm live right here. I am your girl Falisa Janae, and the latest podcast here each Tuesday, 7 Eastern. Tomorrow I'll be back with the latest podcast with my girl Deborah. Last night we was on here with my girl Thelma, and Sunday we was on here with Deborah, just conversating with Deborah. So y'all, when I tell y'all need to chime in, y'all missing a treat. Y'all missing a treat. Question number 1. Here we go. What challenges do you face in maintaining friendship with the opposite sex while being in a relationship or married? Ooh, I just almost kind of sort of little bit answered that question without reading question number 1. What challenges do you face in maintaining friendship with the opposite sex while being married, in a relationship or married? Well, some of the challenges that you face, like I just said before I even kicked off my show, some of your challenges are, your significant other get a little jealous. They may, like I said, they may get mad that you don't introduce them to whoever he or she is. They may feel a little something if you on the phone with them and then you leave out the room, or if you say something like, I can't talk about that right now. He or she, your husband or your wife or your man or your woman, they may feel like, like you trying to hide something. So what are some of the challenges you face maintaining that friendship with the opposite sex? I have a friend, Eddie. Eddie is also like my brother. Like Marcus is like my brother. I can't call his name, but yeah, you know who he is. He's like my brother because he watched the show too. Yeah, like a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of friend guys who I look up to like my brother, and some of the things that we talk about, like I can talk about to him, but I can't talk about it to Big Daddy. And I know y'all probably saying, well, Big Daddy's supposed to be the man, you're supposed to be in love, you're supposed to be this, you're supposed to be that, but check this out. It's just certain things I cannot talk to my Big Daddy about. I can talk to Eddie. I met Eddie and Jackson through Polo, and Eddie and I clicked like this from day one, and we've been sisters and brothers ever since. Not by blood, but sisters and brothers ever since. Eddie is dude, I'm a female. Eddie got married in the process of us being friends, like really good friends. And Eddie got married. Eddie's wife accepted me just like Deborah and Mark. And Eddie's wife accepted me just like family. Invited me to the wedding and called me and asked me certain things when they was getting ready to get married, but I couldn't make it to the wedding. Eddie and I have never had a one-on-one nothing. Like if I say you my male friend, if I say you my friend, if I say I trust you, we don't kiss, we don't hug like that. We don't go get a hotel room. We don't eat out the same plate. We don't whisper a nipple in each other's ear. We don't do none of that to indicate like something could be going on, because if I like the wife, if I like the woman, now, if I like her, who you're married to, who you dating, who you kicking it with, if I like her, and we're just sisters and brothers. I'm not gonna fool with my sister and brother, my brother. I'm not gonna try to hook my brother from another mother up with somebody else, especially when I got love in my heart, for for the wife or for the girlfriend or the main woman or the baby mama. So what are some of the y'all know I can't see, y'all better bear with me. So what are some of the challenges do you face maintaining friendship with the opposite sex? Some other challenges is like Big Daddy questioned me on this. I was telling him that I got a friend that give me tickets to go to concerts, like go to shows. And he said, "Well, baby, if you introduce me to him, do you think that he would still give you free tickets and stuff to go to shows?" And I said, "Yeah, because he's just my friend. We're not kissing buddies. We're not on that level. Yes, he would." But then too, see, I know Big Daddy, and I know Big Daddy, he new to me, he new to the game, so Big Daddy may have a little something, going on up here, and he may be like, I don't want your friend to buy me no ticket or give me no free ticket. I'm a man, I want to buy my own tickets. And then, just like that, it may cause a little discrepancies between me and him, because when I call on this particular friend, I get them tickets. I know I can get them tickets. I'm going to get some good tickets, and I'm going to go and do a show and going about my business. But, he may feel a little something, about that. It may say he haven't done it, y'all, but he may do. I don't know how he will act, but he did question me on that. So that's just my little spiel on that. What challenges do you face maintaining friendship with the opposite sex while being in a relationship or married? As long as everybody remain respectful, and as long as the two of you don't, like I said, this is what life experiences for me, because I had male friends in my life when I was married. I had them in there since I've been divorced. I had them in there since I've been single. So I still got them in there now that I'm in a relationship, because I do consider myself in a relationship. So I'm not going to let my male friends go because my Big Daddy got a problem with it, because he had his friends and stuff before he met me, and I don't expect him to let his female friends go because we're together. Now, I have been around one of his female friends, and I did question him when we got in the car, because it was some stuff that she was saying, don't disrespect me, and she was kind of, trying to throw out a little shade. Don't disrespect me, because I don't get down like that. But he tried to tell me she was just playing, she didn't mean it, blah blah blah, whatever. But to this day, it's like if she speak, I speak. But I just don't like how she played that little thing that time. What she said, y'all, she kind of said she had a crush on him, But when she looked up, he was already seeing somebody else. So that's the only thing with that right there. So I want to hear what y'all have to say. Like I said, welcome to the latest podcast, y'all. I'm trying to get new to this thing. I've been introduced to I've been introduced to my laptop. God dog it. Like my mama would say, dog, bite your high, y'all. I've been introduced to my laptop, okay? So it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff going on here, a whole lot of shit. I don't know what I'm doing. And don't y'all come for me, just tell me, Falisa do this and Falisa do that, okay? So, but hey, we're gonna get through it. I had this laptop a whole year's change. Big at about last year for Mother's Day, and I really ain't did nothing with it. Really just been sitting back there in the box. So my producer's putting me to work and making me work out my micro text out skills. Thank you, Mr. Producer. So y'all, I'm gonna get on down here because I got some comments coming in. I don't want to. Oh, it's saying new comments. I don't want to miss somebody. Hey, Velma. Hey, girl. Hey, Marcus. Ooh, what's going on, Deborah? She said, hey, Lisa. Agreed. Deborah also says all about the respect. Don't play with me if you don't know me like that. Okay. She says, love the widescreen. Girl, am I widescreen? I don't know. I don't know what I'm is. I'm just on here doing what I do. My producer told me today, boy, you can talk, you love to talk. So he gave me the best job, sitting up here in front of y'all talking. But what's going on, Antonio? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome. And if this is your first time here, please click that subscribe button, like, share, comment. Your comments respectful. That's Facebook Live checking in. Hey. Thank you. Marcus checking in from Facebook Live. Hey. Y'all, let me say this. Hold up. Y'all know we've been doing podcasts live since November last year, 2023. And we've been trying to get y'all to come over here on YouTube, the Lady Podcast. But y'all, look at my producers. We got this thing worked out where all of us is back. Ain't nobody got to ask nobody that. So welcome Facebook Live. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. But Deborah says she agreed with question number 1. So I'm gonna go on back up here to y'all because, like I said, I got to get used to this thing. I swear, I ain't been in front of no laptop like this, no computer since I ain't gonna tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you, but it's been a long time. Y'all, I'm gonna get on down. Question number 2. Here we go. How do you communicate your feelings about cross-sex friendship with your partner or spouse? Wait a minute, now. I don't quite understand that. How do you communicate your feelings about cross-sex? What is cross-sex? Would anybody know what cross-sex is? What is that? What is cross-sex? Cross-sex? What is that? Is it like sharing? Is that like what they call it? It's a word for it. What they call it? What they call it? Y'all know what they call it? When you several people in the bed, not playing. It's a word for it, guys. Darn it. What they call it? Okay, well, whatever they call it, it may come to me later. But question number 2 is, do you communicate your feelings about cross-sex friendship with your partner or spouse? First of all, can somebody please tell me what cross-sex means? If you tell me what cross-sex means, I think I can take it from there. Let me go to my comments. Marcus says a man or a woman. Monogamy? What? Monogram? What the hell? Deborah says a non-romantic, familiar, and voluntary relationship between people of different. Okay, I know what it means now. Cross-sex. Oh, you're throwing me. You got me with these words, baby. Cross-sex. That's what it means. A non-romantic, non-familiar formality and voluntary relationship between people of different biological sex. I ain't down with that one. No, I ain't down with that one. I'm not down with that. How do you communicate? Okay, somebody answer it. How do y'all? Everybody that's watching me now, we're live. How do you communicate your feelings about cross-sex friendships with your partner or spouse? And what that means is, I'm just gonna say it like I feel it, like all different kind of race sexes out here. Transgender, bisexual, trisexual, pansexual. How do y'all feel about y'all in these y'all married folks and y'all folks that's living together, been together forever? How do y'all feel about being sexually involved with a cross-sex person? Do you feel like your friendship can hang out with that? Do you feel like your partner or your spouse would be open to you? I gotta find a better word. Do you feel like your partner, my husband or my man, would he be okay with me being friends with someone that's in those different type of sexual communities? No. Big Dad ain't trying to hear it. No, hell no. He ain't trying to hear it. No way, no shape, no form, no fashion. No, because the first thing be pop up in his head, he'll be thinking I'm headed in that. He'll be thinking I'm headed in that direction or trying to take him in that direction. So not for me. But let me put my glasses on. I'm gonna go catch some comments. Let me see what y'all gotta say, because y'all some smart folks. Y'all got some stuff to say. Antonio Brown said, whatever it is, it don't sound. Oh, Antonio Brown says, whatever it is, it don't sound right. Cut it. So what you saying, Antonio? They need to cut it. He said, hell, goddamn, no. Antonio, I'm with you, bro. You sound like Big Daddy. Cause Big Daddy say, baby, let me show you how he'll be looking. Baby, I don't know what the hell you on. That fella ain't right, or it ain't right, or they ain't right, or them shims ain't right. Don't bring that around me. Now, Big Daddy would be straight up about that, and he'd be saying what he mean and meaning what he say. Deborah says it's a non-romantic, so should be cool. Deborah says non-romantic, so should be cool. So Deborah, are you saying that it should be cool to be in a non-sex relationship with somebody, or be friends with somebody in a non-sex? Wait, I said it wrong. I gotta go get it. I can't do this. So Deborah, are you saying that it's okay to have? How do you communicate your feelings about cross-sex friendship with your partner or spouse? Let me go back in case Deborah come in. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. I want to make sure I understand her right. Antonio Brown says, whatever it is, it don't sound right. And Deborah said it's non-romantic, so should be cool. I don't know about that one, Deborah. I don't know. And I'm gonna agree with Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown said, hell, goddamn no. Y'all see it. Marcus B. Walter says, openly discuss your feelings, set boundaries, and ensure both partners feel secure. Marcus, are you saying that even if you're married or in a committed relationship, honest communication fosters trust and understand? Hold on now, you moving. I'm trying to read all of this. Honest communication fosters trust and understanding in cross-sex friendship. I don't know. When I read what Deborah read, Marcus, that just made me feel kind of like maybe I'm interpreting it wrong. Maybe I missed something with that cross-sex. Let me go back and read what Deborah read. Because y'all, I'm not a professional. I haven't gone to school for none of this. I'm just doing what I do. Deborah did say it's a non-romantic, non-familiar, and volunteer relationship between people of different biological sex. Then Deborah came right here and said it's non-romantic, so it should be cool. I don't know. Them right there, I think it kind of went over my head. Antonio Brown says right, and he didn't say R-I-G-H-T. He said R-I-T. Right, like he mean that ish. Marcus B. Walter says cross-sex references to interaction or relationships between individual or different sexes, such as male and female, often highlighting friendship or romantic connections. Now, if I'm friends with Eddie, and I'm real cool with Eddie's wife, I ain't crossing nothing with Eddie. Because first of all, I had the opportunity. I may be misinterpreting this, y'all. I may be getting the wrong understanding. So I'm just gonna say it like this: if I'm friends with, if me and Antonio, because that's my boy, he here on live Facebook. Antonio said, "Man, Lisa, we old school. That new generation shit." Basically, what he's saying, I ain't trying to hear. So y'all, I'm gonna say it like this: if Eddie and I are cool and like brothers. And if Eddie's wife and I meet her and we cool, I'm not gonna be cool with that right there. I just can't. No, I just can't get with that. That's and y'all making me scratch my wig. I might be interpreting that wrong. Antonio Brown said, that's that new generation shit. That's that new generation shit. They would do any goddamn thing. ain't saying nothing. Antonio said it. I ain't saying nothing. All I'm gonna do is go back up here and get question number 3. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. Love it. I love it. Question number 3. Here we go, y'all. Y'all ready? Because I think I misunderstood question number 2. So I'm gonna get on down. What boundaries do you think are intentional? What is that word? Intentional in a cross-gender friendship? Ooh, that's a good question right there, Mr. Producer. What boundaries do you think are, is that word initial in cross-gender friendship? In other words, do y'all think y'all should be involved in a cross-gender friendship? What are some of the boundaries? Like, one of my boundaries is in a cross-gender friendship. Don't try to pull me in when you in. Don't try to sell it to me and make it sound so good that I want to give it a try. That's some of my boundaries. Here's another boundary. I don't know how deep I can get, but I'm going for it. We friends, and if you're cross-gender, transgender, bisexual, pansexual, whether I'm married or got a man or I'm single, here's one of the biggest things I don't want to engage in. You have overstepped your boundaries with me. Don't tell me what you do in the bedroom with the same sex, with another woman and another man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to have to visualize it, because hell, I'm 53 years old. I pretty much already got a good idea. But I don't need your help to help me out with the visual part of it. You're doing too much for me. I don't want to see no videos. I don't want to see no pictures. I don't want to go to no parties. I don't want to have absolutely nothing to do with it. Now, before y'all come for me on here, now June was classified as Pride Month, and I did my good deeds, my due diligence by having a show talking about Pride Month. I celebrated Father's Day in June, and I respected and I acknowledge Gay Pride Month. That's good enough for me. I don't have nothing against the homosexuality world, the LGBTQ community. I made that very clear. Just don't invite me in. Now that's my boundaries. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. And yes, I have gay people in my family, on both sides, mom and daddy. But we don't talk about that. I don't want to hear about that. Yes, I have gay friends, male and female. I don't judge them. That's something that they got to deal with. But I don't want to hear about it. I'm not coming to the wedding. I'm not singing at the wedding. I don't want to be a part of the wedding. I don't want to help out. Just leave me be. Give me enough respect and leave me be. Now that's my boundary. Okay. Now, let me go down here and get some comments, because I see where it say new comment. Y'all bear with me with this laptop thing. This is something new I got to get used to. It's probably going to kick my butt before the night is over, but that's all right. Antonio Brown says that's that new generation shit. They will do any goddamn thing. Okay, I read that. He said, man, Lisa. Okay, I read that. Antonio, that's the word I was looking for. Antonio said that sounds like swinging to me. See, that's what I was looking for. That's the exact word I was looking for when I was trying to say it. Yeah, Antonio, that's the question number 2. Wait a minute, let me go back up. Oh yeah, I got to get used to this finger moving, baby. This ain't the phone no more. Or what did you mean there for question number 1? Question number 2. Oh yeah, I got you, Antonio. Thanks so much for chiming in. Facebook Live, I'm your girl, Falisa today. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. Where I'm live here each terrific Tuesday here on the Ladies Podcast, where I enjoy coming on here talking to y'all, talking much noise, much bull crap, much this, much that. What's going on, Rita? How you doing? Rita checking in. Hey, baby, how you doing? Welcome to this terrific Tuesday. Where tonight we are talking about freedom. I'm gonna go back up here all the way back up. Y'all bear with me. Oh snap! Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't know what you're doing. Don't stop. Freedom. Tonight we're talking about being in a relationship or marriage, and how do you feel about your partner, being friends, and how to embrace, the outside male or female. That's what we're talking about tonight. Let me go back down. I don't want no comments. No. Oh, Rita clapped her hand on that. Rita clapped her hand on that. Like I said, no shade. I ain't trying to, put nobody in no bad thing or whatever. I just don't want to have nothing to do with question number 3. What boundaries do you think you are in, I don't even know what the word is. I'm gonna skip over. It's in a cross-gender friendship. Mr. Producer, give me another word besides just that is essential. Give me another word besides that, but meaning the same thing as that, please. Marcus B. Walter says, I'm sorry, I didn't see it when I first came on. Did you throw me another word out there? Important. Okay, I'll take that. So let me go back and grab that. Because if I don't know the word, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If I don't know the word, I just don't know the word. If I can't say the word, I ain't ashamed to say it here. I don't know what that word is. I don't know what that means. So okay, I'm going to hit back to question number 3. What boundaries do you think are important in cross-gender friendship? What boundaries do you think are important in cross-gender friendship? Now, boundaries that I think are important, leave me alone, leave me out of it. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. But y'all give me y'all feedback on. Let me know what y'all think about that. Question number 3. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. Rita, hit me up. Tell me what you think about question number 3, girl. I'm calling you out tonight, baby. I'm putting you on the spot. Rita, question number 3. What boundaries do you think are important in cross-gender friendship? Now, I could say 1, having a listening ear, being there. Be that shoulder, that they can cry on. A friend in need is a friend in need. So if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. I judge you not. I may not like what you're doing with all this cross-gender and cross-sex and pan sex and this sex and your sex and my sex, y'all sex, our sex. But at the same doggone time, I respect you and you get no judgment from me. Hold up, I got a comment coming in. Hey, I think I'm gonna get this thing. But I figured out. Deborah said boundaries are important. Okay, Deborah. So I'm gonna ask you. So, what boundaries are important in the cross-sex thing? Okay, Deborah. I'm dating. I'm not married. I'm dating. And if I have a friendship with someone, and I'm just gonna throw this out here. And you can answer it accordingly. But if I'm in a friendship with someone who is bisexual, like men and women, am I right or wrong once I introduce that person to my man, my big daddy? Am I right or wrong to tell my big daddy that he or she is bisexual? Should I tell him that, or should I just introduce him to him or her who's bisexual and just let it stay like that? But now, if he pick up on something, and if he asks me, would I be wrong if I don't tell him? Is that a form of keeping a secret? Is that a form of not being open and sharing something important? Sharing that with him, because if he asks me, deep down inside, I feel like I should tell him the truth. But if he don't ask me, Deborah, and I introduce him to him or her as bisexual, am I wrong if I don't tell him? I think I kind of sort of will be wrong if I don't tell him. Because if he see him or her out, in another setting, and he's by himself, and let's just say if it's one of those situations, they're in the grocery store, and he or she might say something out the way to him, like in a sexual manner, like, you know, I know you Lisa friend or Felisa friend, but I don't know if she told you this, but you know, I okay, female, I got a crush on you. I kind of like you. I'm kind of feeling your vibe, but I go both ways. Should I? I'm not saying that my friend would do that. I'm just asking you, Deborah. You know, I love to get your feedback. Oh, Deborah said, I think you should tell them, oh shit. She didn't even think about it. She didn't even think about it. She probably didn't even let me get it all out. Antonio said he gonna know. Antonio said he gonna know anyway. Antonio said he gonna know anyway. Oh Lord. Okay, Rita hit me back up, y'all. Rita said, I'll listen and I'll give my opinion, but no judgment, no participation in all the other stuff. Hey! Welcome to Facebook Live. Right here, we are on the latest podcast. I'm your girl, Falisa today. Why here in these terrific Tuesday, 60s and 70s. Antonio says he's gonna know anyway. Rita says, I'll listen and I'll give my opinion. But no judgment, same thing I said. And no participation in and all that other stuff. Let me go down. Deborah said a person's sexuality is part of who they are. Okay. So if that's your friend, then you should feel comfortable sharing that info with Big Daddy, ma'am. Now, see, Deborah, I asked you that question. Not saying that he or she would approach him in the grocery store or the gas station. But like if he saw that particular friend again, and you know how it goes, girl, they come up and say, hey, I'm Felisa friend, you know, I met you and blah blah blah. You Felisa man and blah blah blah. You know, and let's just say if he or she decides to say something like that. You know, but because I didn't tell him when I introduced them, am I wrong? But Deborah said, I think you should tell him. Okay, that's all I needed. Rita said, I'll introduce them, but when my man and I get to ourselves, we can talk about it. Now, see, I didn't think about that, Rita. And I did ask Deborah that question. I asked you too. Oh Lord, I guess that's when it comes into play. You got to really know your partner. Because if I tell Big Daddy something like that, Big Daddy be like, well, don't bring him back over here. I don't care to meet him no more. You keep that shit to yourself. Y'all will have to know him to know him. Deborah says yes. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all feedback. Thank you so very much. Antonio said he gonna know anyway. Cause what you saying, Antonio? Real men pick up on that type of stuff. Okay. Well, tonight's show, this is what we're talking about, y'all. So you know, I don't want to do nothing to leave nobody out. You know, this is an open discussion right here live on the latest podcast. I'm your girl, Falisa Janae. Every Tuesday, I'm here on the Talk to Him Falisa Janae podcast show. And I'm just here, you know, talking about everything and nothing. Talk about what's going on in the world, because y'all talk about it anyway. So I might as well come straight forward here in y'all face and y'all homes and talk about it. But tonight's show, you know, do you trust them? Could you embrace them? Like, could you accept without feeling some type of, I'm going to throw this part in here, Mr. Producer, without feeling some type of jealousy or feel like you got to compete with them, or feel like, you know, you always feel like you need to be constantly nagging at him or her if they're friends. Because like I said earlier before on the top of my show, my producer, I met him and he did photo shoots for me, video shoots for me, and we was all over Memphis. And when I met his wife, you know, there were times I used to have a hotel room, and I used to go to their house and just post up like I was family, and we had a lot of fun. Shoot, I wouldn't even go back to my hotel room. I just stay at their house and get sugar mama room and be back there in my own little world. And I have much respect for the white. So tonight's show we're talking about love and friendship. Can your partner or your spouse embrace your best friend? And I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if Big Daddy can embrace my gay friend is not my best friend. So I'm just gonna say that my gay friend is not my best friend. So I don't know if Big Daddy can embrace it or not. But I have talked to him about it. We do know that I have gay friends. We have heard a lot of conversation with me on the phone and stuff, and FaceTime with a lot of my gay friends. So he's familiar with that world through me and them, male and female. Okay, and I also have a transgender friend. So he knows about it. That's I'm a people person, so he knows a lot about it. But to answer that question, will my partner or my spouse embrace my gay friends? I don't think so. I think he'll just put up with it. If they're ever around like that, he'll just deal with it because of me. But that's not one of his typical things. So y'all, let me get down here and catch some of my comments. Deborah says right. Antonio. Deborah says yes. Antonio Brown says right. R-I-T-E. Deborah says right. R-I-G-H-T. So Deborah and Antonio, y'all are on the same page. But Antonio said, let's get Antonio saying, hell no. No. Ain't nobody got time for that. Deborah, thank you so much, girl. Thank you. She got my back tonight. She gonna be here tomorrow night too, but she got my back tonight. Thank you, baby. All right, y'all, we're gonna ease on down the road. We're going to question number 4. Can having friends of the opposite sex enhance your relationship with your partner or your spouse? Whoa, wee, wow. Let me drink some water on that one. Say what now? Say who? Say huh? And I know I got my bifocals on. Can having friends of the opposite sex enhance your relationship with your partner or your spouse? I'm gonna let y'all answer that because I just said about mine. I already know that. Can it, y'all? Question number 4: can having friends of the opposite sex enhance your relationship with your partner or your spouse? And if so, how? I can kind of see it. I can kind of see how. I can kind of say yes. I can kind of. Don't come and bite me in the butt. But I can kind of say yes. I'm gonna put Big Daddy in the hot seat. I can kind of say yes. Well, no, I ain't gonna put Big Daddy in the hot seat. I had a boyfriend before Big Daddy, a couple years before I met Big Daddy. And we were in the same field. We were out here doing the same thing in the industry. And we both were into music and stuff, all that kind of stuff. And when you're in the music business, you meet a whole lot of different kind of people. You meet a whole lot. And I don't know what should I use the word best friend, but he had some friends that were on the opposite sex. And now I don't know if she was the one that he cheated on me with. He had some female friends. Because of the man of his caliber. He was that type of man. He was in that industry, and he had a lot of acquaintances, a lot of people that he knew, and blah blah blah, so forth and so on. And so, and he introduced me to a lot of them, a few of them, the ones he wanted to. And he even had a couple of his female friends call me and ask me, what's my favorite color? Like, what do I like? What do you want for your birthday? What kind of party do you want to have? And they would always say something like, well, he told me to ask you, but he want to surprise you, blah, blah, blah. Maybe something like that. If that's a little childish, then that's the way it was. But he had one friend that I really liked her. I really liked her. To this day, she and I still friends. We still talk. And she know all about my big daddy. So y'all know she's friends with him too. So y'all know she can tell me everything. But okay. And she watches my podcast, yo. So he and I had a thing one time, you know, little spat or whatever you want to call it. And I had became very, very, very upset. And was like, you know, during that time when I get really, really mad, it's really, really hard to calm me down when I get mad for real. That's why I don't like to get mad for real, because when I get mad for real, it turns to Carrie. I'll be a whole other person. And so I had got mad at him like for real. And he called her and talked to her and told her. And she called me and we talked. And it helped. It worked. And it helped. I mean, it ain't stopping from cheating, you know, because we broke up. But yeah, it did help and it did work. Because she was like, you know, look at it from his point of view, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So, yeah. So, I think with question number, I see some comments coming in, y'all, but I just had to get my little 2 in. I think with question number 4, can having friends of the opposite sex enhance your relationship with your partner? I think it can, but I don't. You will have to know your partner. I'm gonna say it like that. You will have to know your partner. And I just said it about 5 minutes ago. Big Daddy don't want to hear it. He don't want to hear anything about it. And I know Antonio gonna say, right, R-I-T. But yeah, having friends of the opposite sex can, you know, help out with relationships with your spouse or your partner. I do think that it can, and how I think it can, by talking to them, you know, because we don't have all the answers, we don't know everything, and we be wrong a lot, y'all. We be wrong a lot, and we are quick to judge and jump to conclusions. So sometimes having the opposite sex friend can help, because my producer has helped me out with a lot. You know, when I was married and going through with my daughter, you know, I would talk to my producer. I would talk to my friend Eddie a lot about, you know, what was going on, and vice versa. Eddie would talk to me a lot, you know, and it would help out, because when you're married, you go through some stuff when you marry. You know, every day is not easy. Every day is not hunky-dory. Every day you're getting to know them people. And every day you're going to have trials and tribulations and challenges and this and that. And so, yeah, my friend Eddie, who was a male, opposite sex, who is now married and living his beautiful life with his wife and kids. And yeah, Eddie has helped me out a lot when I was married with certain situations. But let me go down here and jump in and get some of these comments, because I don't want to overlook nobody. Y'all, it's already 6:57, but I'm staying on 10 minutes late because I think I was 10 minutes late coming on. I'm going to jump in right here. Deborah Walker sent the heart emoji. Thank you, Deborah. Antonio Brown. Antonio don't start no crap on here today. Antonio says, she. Antonio says, she. Facebook Live checking in. Antonio and Rita, they coming all the way live. They ain't playing. Hey, Carla, what's going on, baby? Hey, Carla. Hey. Thank you for checking in, cousin. Thank you. Deborah says, I can see it making them jealous, and in that jealousy, it could cause them, I can see it's making them jealous, and in that jealousy, it could cause them to compete. Okay, I kind of said that. Your partner may start spending more time with you. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Deborah on the mic. Deborah on the ones and twos. Y'all, that's what she said. I read it just like she wrote it at 6:57. My girl Deborah said, I can see it making them jealous, and in that jealousy, it could cause them to compete. Okay, I agree. Your partner may start spending more time with you. Gets no arguments from me, Deborah. Thank you. Y'all hanging in there with me tonight. Y'all weighing with it. Hey, can you weighing with it? Y'all weighing with it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna jump on down here to my last question for tonight. Here we go, y'all. We are live right here with the girl Falisa today on this terrific Tuesday. 6 Central, 7 Eastern time. This is the only way to do it. This is my happy place. Last question for tonight. What advice would you give to someone struggling to balance their friendship and marriage? Oh, I'm all for that one. Let me sip my water. I'm all for that one. I'm all for it. I brought, y'all know every Tuesday, Wednesday, I bring my love sign. Okay? Okay. What advice would I give someone who is struggling to balance their friendship and marriages? Bring peace. Hold on. Got another one. Now, wait a minute. Y'all bear with me. Hold on, sugar. Hold on, y'all. Did I not put new batteries in here? Anyway, the number one heart is supposed to light up. So this is what I pray. Y'all can't see it on that. Okay. Y'all see it on this one. Okay. This is what advice I would give someone who is struggling to balance their friendship and their marriage. Because the love never waver. Don't ask me to drop my friend of the opposite sex just so we could have a loving nurturing relationship. Because like I said, a lot of those male friends that I had them before I met you. And I don't want to let my friends go just because you don't approve of the type of friends that I have. And I would ask the same respect thing for you, not to let your friends go because of me. The only thing I ask for is, like Deborah said and Rita said, please do not disrespect me. Don't come for me. Don't do that. But the young lady that he did introduce me to, she did disrespect me in a well, you can't put big or little on disrespect. She just plain out right disrespect me because she knew that we were together because he introduced me to her as who I was to him. So the advice that I would give someone who is struggling to balance their friendship and marriage, I'm gonna start with the friendship. The advice that I would give, if you have the type of relationship with your wife, your husband, your man, your woman, your partner, your road dog, your baby daddy, your baby mama, you have that type of relationship, and if you feel like you can talk to them about being friends, or you have a best friend by the opposite sex, and if you can get them to see that, because your speaking of Big Daddy, that's big daddy. I think I'm finished. I started 10 minutes late, baby. Okay, Big Daddy, stop. So if you talk to your significant other and where they could understand it, and they still may have a little bit of jealousy there, a little bit of intimidation there, but when you are around your opposite sex best friend, and if all of y'all can laugh and talk and get on the same page, and it's like that the majority of the time, because we all go through something, and she or he feel, like you can reassure them, if they feel like, well, maybe she is good, maybe he is good, and then I think that's the best balance to have as far as the friendship part goes. Now, struggling to balance your marriage, this is what I say, to struggle and balance your marriage. This is what I say. The love never should waver. You're going to have problems. You're going to have disagreements. Somebody's always going to blame somebody. Somebody's always going to feel like someone is judging them in a marriage, making them feel less than. And people even have the tendencies in a marriage to disrespect each other. The balance is in that, don't disrespect me and I won't disrespect you. They say you got to give respect to earn respect. You got to show respect to get respect. And all of that may be true. But I've always heard my great grandmother say, treat me like you want me to treat you. Because when you're married, you're one. when you're just dating, you can break up at any time and go your separate ways. When you're married, you took those vows, whether you wrote your own vows or traditional vows or whatever, but you're married, you won, you're a union. So the balance in that, because I've been married before, so I can answer this. The balance in that is, please, come on, baby, mama, go. He don't know I started late. He don't know I started late. So the balance in that is just try to love each other, respect each other, communicate. There's nothing wrong with communicating. That's what hurt a lot of friendships, whether you're best friends with the opposite sex, whether it's cross-sex, pan-sex. Communication is killing us, killing our relationships. We talk about it on the Lady Podcast with my girl Deborah on Wednesday when we have those shows where we talk about relationship goals. And a lot of it is really, to be honest, communication is killing us. We don't want to talk about it. We want to sweep it under the rug. Nobody want to hear what nobody has to say. You want to put it off for tomorrow. So with question number 5, what advice would I give someone who is struggling to balance their friendship? If the friendship is worth fighting for, fight for it. Fight for your friendship. Respect your friendship. Be loyal to your friendship. Don't judge your friends in your friendship. Don't laugh in their face and then get behind their back and talk about them. It can be, your best friend can be the same sex. Your best friend can be whoever your best friend is. But when you're in a relationship, don't put your partner or your spouse in a position to make them feel like, you're doing something sneaky and behind their back. Because we as people, we start thinking quick. So just try to protect your friendship like you would protect your marriage, and try to protect your marriage like you would protect your friendship. If you don't want no drama, don't bring no drama. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And I got comments coming. I got to go check my comments. I got to go catch them. Y'all, tonight is my first night on this YouTube thing. I promise you, I'm doing the best I can here, y'all. I'm doing the best I can with this YouTube thing tonight. Antonio Brown came back and said, "Nah, somebody gonna F up." I agree with you, Antonio. Somebody sure gonna F up. Somebody gonna get comfortable and F up. But let me say this, Antonio. When you got a strong, solid marriage, a strong, solid friendship, and y'all respect each other, and especially if they know your best friend is male or female. I'm a female, so let's just say if my best friend was a male, because my best friend is a female, and then let's just say, Antonio, you're a male, and if your best friend was female, I think y'all could be solid as long as nobody cross no lines, no boundaries. I think y'all could be solid. Don't even get on that level. If somebody says something even remotely, anything about crossing that line, if that's your best friend and y'all been best friends forever, don't even entertain it. Because my ex-husband and my aunt are best friends, like the best of friends. Matter of fact, I met my ex-husband through my aunt. And I've already told y'all the story on that, what all happened with that. And to this day, 30, 40 something years later, they are still best friends. They are still best friends. Even though we're divorced, my aunt didn't have nothing to do with it. They are still best friends to this day. And I will say right here on live YouTube, they ain't never messed around. They ain't never kissed, had sex, or nothing. I've never felt that. I've never, nothing. And y'all can call me crazy if you want to. I just trust and believe that their friendship is as genuine as it is now as it was back then. And that's rare. That's very rare. It's hard to find people like that. So Antonio, I kind of agree with you. Deborah says, if the friendship get in the way, cancel it. If the friendship gets in the way of your best friend, your opposite sex, and if the friendship gets in the way, I'm going to add to that. If the friendship gets in the way, cancel it. And if it feels like it's going the other way, cancel it. Talk it out, communicate, cancel it. Just cut it, be through with it, and go on about your business. Antonio came back and said, no, because I ain't gonna be the one that's telling you something wrong and you blame it on me. Antonio, this show was for you tonight. You came for me tonight, bro. You came for me tonight, Antonio. Antonio said, no, none of that. Because I ain't gonna be the one that's gonna be telling on you something wrong and you gonna blame it on me. And Antonio, I got you. And Deborah came back and Deborah says she's doing good. Baby, I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. Antonio says, shit now. Shit now. See, y'all, I've been trying to stop cussing, but Antonio making me cuss. Marcus B. Watson said, amazing show tonight. I don't know, Marcus. I'm just going with the flow. What up, Glenn? Hey, Glenn, you timed in. Welcome to the Lady Podcast Show. You always come when you feel like it, you family. What's going on? Thank you for chiming in. Facebook Live, thank y'all so much for chiming in. Thank you. I got to get used to this thing. You know, like I said, my laptop been back there in the box for a whole year. I only pulled it out when my producer told me I need to do this. That's when I pulled it out. So y'all, thank y'all so very much. Oh, please subscribe, like, share, and follow us on YouTube. Thank you so very much. I got enough coming in, y'all. I gotta get it because I don't want to leave nobody out. Antonio just killing himself laughing. Antonio, I'm gonna bring you on here next Tuesday to be my guest. I don't know what the hell we're gonna talk about, but I'm gonna bring you on here next Tuesday to be my guest. We can do part 2 to this show tonight. I don't care, but I'm gonna bring you back next Tuesday. He said, I like this show. Thank you. Thank you so much, Antonio. The Lady Podcast says, bring it all written down. Lisa, listen, thank y'all so much. Please share, like, subscribe, comment. Keep up with us right here on YouTube. Please follow us on all the social media platforms. We really do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so very much. I've been kind of like cross-eyed tonight. Shit, I ain't know whether to look here or there. I'm so used to doing this and looking at these two. So y'all just bear with me tonight. Thank y'all so very much, YouTube Live. Thank y'all, Facebook Live. Thank y'all so very much. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to get the swing of this thing, working with this laptop. The Lady Podcast says, Antonio says, y'all gonna put me off. No, I won't. No, I won't, Antonio. No, we won't put you off. No. This show, the Lady Podcast is all about being real. So, Antonio, we're not gonna put you off. If you want to come on the show, child, come on. Tell him to click the link. Click the link, Antonio. Click the link. Shit, I don't know which finger. Oh. click the link, Antonio. Click the link. Click the link right there. Right there. There you go. There's the link. Click the link. He said bet. Thank you so very much. Antonio, now I'm dead serious. Now, if you want to be on here next Tuesday, we're gonna talk about some shiesty. I'm gonna get with my producer and just let him have his way, because y'all know really my mouth ain't got no filter, but I've been really trying to work on my cussing because, you know, I do so much of it, and I've been just trying to work on it. But dealing with Antonio, he's gonna bring all that out of me. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. I'm your girl, Falisa today. Let me go back up because I don't want to leave nobody comments out. Glenn, the truth, thank you so much for chiming in. Everybody, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all pray for me. Because like I said, this is my first time doing my show from my laptop, and I have to get used to it. I'm so used to working with my phone. And the Ladies Podcast, like I said, each Sunday just conversating with Deborah. Y'all please check her out 6 Central, 7 Eastern time. And then on Monday we got my girl Velma. She talks about everything dealing with abusiveness on her show. And then on Tuesday you got me, the Mouth of the South, on this terrific Tuesday on the Lady Podcast. And on Wednesday I'll be back with my girl Deborah, and we have a whole show for a month talking about everything that we talk about. But y'all just bear with us because we enjoy doing this. We bring it to y'all live Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Y'all want it, we're going to give it to y'all. The more y'all want, the more we're going to give y'all. If y'all want more, let us know so we can let our producer know. And we just trying to take this network to a whole nother level. Thank y'all so very much. Please share, like, subscribe, comment, And please, please, please click the link. Follow us live here on YouTube, The Lady Podcast. We really, really do appreciate it. What's going on, Dina? How you doing? How you doing, baby? Birmingham checking in. One of my beautiful models. Y'all need to check her out. Thank you so much for chiming in, Dina. Facebook Live, thank y'all so much. Antonio says, oh Lord, my cousins be on this show. I got to stop cussing. With that being said, thank y'all so much. God bless you. Take care. Good night. Thank y'all so much for coming and chiming into the Lady Podcast. Now smash that subscribe button and follow us on YouTube and click that link.